All right, what's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and Create Space. The link will be in the description box below as usual. Go get it. PayPal there also. They asked me to put it up, so I put it up. Thanks everybody for supporting. But this video, though, this video is entitled You Don't Have to Be Perfect. You know, I had these old conversations that come to mind with old family members and friends where in society, people could tell you no for whatever, right? And because you get a no, you feel like you have to be something more than what you are. That's not true. You don't have to be perfect. Nobody is perfect, so you don't have to be perfect. If somebody doesn't like something about you, to a degree, unless it's constructive criticism that can help you improve, it's not real. And there's a difference. Like when somebody says, you can improve on this, they are taking into considerations the things that you may have as a flaw that you can improve on. But who you are as a person, period, we're all perfectly imperfect, right? So what I mean by that is this. There are things that you can do that other people can't. Now, some people may be able to do something better than you, but you will probably be able to do something better than them. That's just the way life works, right? So when we look at people as far as perfection, we're projecting what they should be, even if it's unattainable, right? So I play, like if a person says, man, like I remember when I was younger, and I didn't get into it with a football coach, but I got into it with a coach. He was like, if you were 6'1", I'm like, look, I'm not going to be 6'1", but I could be better than everybody. That doesn't, being taller is not going to make me less, I'm not tall as this person, so I'm not better than them. No, that doesn't operate that way. I was never going to grow to that height, but that didn't mean I wasn't better than somebody. So, that would be perfect, stereotypical. Everything has a prototype. Right? And to be prototypical, people forget the prototype changes when somebody breaks the mold. This is why I said you don't have to be perfect. I watch Skip and Shannon on YouTube all the time, or I listen to it when I'm working. Shannon country as hell. That's not the normal way people talk or known to talk on national TV. But he's very entertaining and he's a smart guy. So he don't have to be perfect. He could just be himself. Sometimes you being you is actually what makes you stand out. And this idea of perfection is what boxes people in. And then sometimes I'm saying you don't have to be perfect because sometimes people want you to be something other than what you are to suit them. And it don't suit you, Now there's personally there's things I had to grow into. I still dress like I'm going to the gym all the daggone time, but I do know how to put on clothes when I go out. I'm not going to do this everywhere I go, right? So I know when I get myself together, I clean up well. If you look at the older videos that I made back in the day, I don't communicate as well as I do now. I actually had to improve on that, right? I watch myself and say, okay, you need to, be a little more clear when you speak. Because normally, I'll relax, jumbled sometimes. Country, when I would get on the phone, people would say, what did you just say? And I'd be like, okay. So that's something you can improve on. But perfection, no. If somebody compares you to somebody else that they admire, throw that out the window. You don't look like such and such. You never will. Throw that out the window. You don't act like such and such. You never will. Throw that out the window. You don't have the characteristics of this person that I like. Well, go, throw that out the window. You're not going to have those characteristics. Those are not you. So don't worry about perfection, And sometimes we use perfection as an idea or an ideal, to strive for, even though we don't know the flaws. Because when we look for perfection in society and other people, we're looking at a part of them that we consider perfect, but not them in their totality. You know, and that's the difference. Like, I can be great at one thing, and I can be considered the perfect prototype for this one thing. That wouldn't make me a perfect person. I would be perfect in this area. You know, you're the standard of this right here, but that wouldn't make me the standard at something else. So that's the thing. Like, this is why I say you don't have to be perfect. Work on being exceptional. Work on being excellent. Work on being efficient and effective. You know, but perfect, nah. Because truth be told, I'm a big music fan. And if you ever make music, you'll understand this. And if you don't, I'm gonna explain this to you. I don't care how talented a person is, they'll hear their own mistakes in a song that you'll think is brilliant. You'll be like, nothing is wrong with this. This is great. And that person will be like, nah, I could have did this better. Could have did that better. See that right there? That off. Like, they have a different listening ear than you do. Because they're trying to reach perfection. And here's the thing about perfection in this standard. Normally, your perfection is you want to eclipse somebody who made a song that you considered perfect. And the person that made it probably still doesn't consider that song perfect. So it's interesting. So that's why I say you don't have to be perfect. You have to be great, you know, exceptional, because you're going to make mistakes. And you're going to do some things. And sometimes every now and then you think you made a mistake and it actually isn't a mistake. It actually works perfectly. Don't make that a habit to think that mistakes work out well. But understand that, you know, you can do something by accident and it's great. Prime example. Some of y'all I don't eat Cheetos like that. But Flaming Hot Cheetos was a mistake. You know, one of the guys who worked there, I think the conveyor belt broke. And, you know, I think he's a Mexican guy. He put like chili powder on the Cheetos. And they started, you know, eating them that way. Because he liked his a little flaming hot. And it started, the coworkers liked it. And then, you know, upper management tried it and they liked it. And all of a sudden, let's sell some of these hot Cheetos. Yeah, let's do that. And everybody's eating flaming hot Cheetos, killing your stomach. And this dude is like a regional VP or something. Because basically his mistake or him just trying something for his purposes, you know, worked out for the best, right? So sometimes, you know, things happen like that. But in a general sense, don't pressure yourself trying to be perfect for other people who aren't perfect in the first place. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, if somebody tells you you're not perfect, that's cool. But you got to remember they're not perfect either. Right? So, be comfortable with who you are. Because you got to be comfortable in your own skin. Like, nobody can love you until you love yourself. Right? So, think about that. You know? Because I might not be the perfect speaker. I might be a person way better than that than me. Obviously, there is. But I can be the best speaker that I could be. Right? But if somebody says, try to be like this person, sometimes it come off wrong. Like, when you see people imitating and emulating speech patterns that in business sense are effective, to a degree you understand it's effective, and to a degree you're like, they're not being sincere and genuine, so, you know, it doesn't sit well with you, but you understand it. You know, because something in you is like, hi, you know, if you do this and that, and you talk like this and that, you can sell a product. And that's just, but that's how you know, that's what goes on. But certain people are like, I don't want to hear that. You know, but it works. So I'm done with this one. Like, share, subscribe. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.